Hi guys, welcome to 365 days of mindfulness tips and quotes. Day 39. Tip: visit a beach if possible, or dip your feet in the swimming pool and feel the cool water on your bare foot. This will activate the nerves and improve your senses. Quote: the time to relax and rejuvenate is when you don't have time for it. Some of the benefits of walking on the beach barefoot. You will get stronger. Sand provides resistance that strengthens your aches, ankles, and leg muscles. Your foot will be going through its full range of motion, and every time your foot sinks into the sand, your muscle have to work extra hard to push your back up and move you forward. And you will burn more calories. In addition to the muscular benefit, the resistance that comes from walking on sand will burn more calories. So go ahead and order the seafood dinner. It's a free foot massage. Walking barefoot on the sand and taking breaks while standing in the water will massage the soles of your feet. The motion activates venous and lymphatic circulation, making your feet feel nice and relaxed. The sand will exfoliate your feet. No need for a fancy foot scrub. Walking on sand will exfoliate the dead cells and make your feet feel softer. You will reduce stress. There is nothing more relaxing than strolling near the water and listening to the sound of ocean. Leave the shoes at home to symbolize leaving your cares behind. A few beach walking tips. Move your hand as you walk to help avoid swelling. Walk first things in the morning or in the evening to avoid sunburn and heat strokes. Get yourself a walking buddy if you are interested in walking more. Having somebody with you is motivation. Apply sunscreen before heading out, and always carry a little bottle of water and wear a hat. Remember, even if it's cloudy, you can still get sunburned. And reapply sunscreen often, particularly if you have been walking in the sea. Let's look into benefits of cold water swimming. You may think that swimming in cold water is one of the last thing you had dream of doing, but there are significant health benefits attached to it. IPR's health clinic Hazel Rubber writes about her cold water swimming experience and why should have taken the plunge. On a cold December night, I took off my coat and stood in my swimming costume on the slipway of secluded harbor. There was a full moon, but it was blocked by clouds whirling past in the stormy sky. The mast of boats rattled in the wind as this freezing water lapped around her hulls. No turning back, this was it. A December moonlight cold water swim, the polar bear swim. This would be seen by most as the start of very dark story, and to be a few months before it has been seemed like a madness. In truth, the harbor was lit by fairy lights. Lifeguards shuddered in a full dry suits on the paddle boats on the perimeter of the swim courses, and glow sticks were handed to swimmers as they entered the dark water, which were handed back and counted as we exceeded the water. There was a band playing, and a warm soap was handed to swimmer on a competition of swim. Along with a polar bear badge, the swim was in aid of local cancer charity and support, camaraderie, and yes, I will say it, fun was something unprecedented. Cold water swimming is gaining in popularity and momentum as it sweeps the UK as pastime, accessible by pretty much everyone over the age 16. Studies have been completed looking at the health benefit, and TV shows such as Country File also dedicating their airtime extolling the virtues of swimming outside all year round. As you harden suffer, I had never imagined that going into a sea a few times a week with a bunch of people that I would never have crossed paths with without a wetsuit would be such a fun and so addictive. I have grown to love this crazy pastime and cannot imagine life without it now. Benefits. Believe it or not, there are some great benefits to perform cold water swimming. Here are the brief summary. It boosts your immune system. The effect of cold water on the immune system have been studied widely. Cold water helps to boost the white blood cells count because the body is forced to react to change conditions. Over time, your body becomes better at activating these defenses. Number two, it gives you a natural high. Cold water swimming activates endorphins. This chemical is what the brain produces to make us feel good during activities. Cold water swimming is also a form of exercise, and exercise has been proven to treat depression. Cold water swimming brings us close to the pain barrier. Endorphins are released when we are in pain to help us cope with it. Number three, it improves your circulation. Cold water swimming flushes your veins, arteries, and capillaries. It forces blood to the surface and helps to warm our extremities. Repeated exposure adapts us to the cold. Number 4. It increases your libido. Cool water was traditionally seen to be repress sexual urges. The fact is that it increases libido. A dip in some cold water boosts estrogen and testosterone production, adding an edge to fertility and libido. The benefits of increased libido include more confidence, higher self-esteem, and enhanced mood. Number 5. It burns calories. The heat has to pump faster in cold water, and the body must work harder to keep everything warm while swimming. Overall, far more calories are burned during cold water swimming than swimming in warm conditions. The idea that drinking cold water increases the number of calories you burn may be myth, but it's a fact that cold water decreases your body temperature so much that the body must act. Number 6. It reduces stresses. Cold water swimming places stress on the body physically and mentally. Many studies have identified the link between cold water and stress reduction. Cold water swimmers become calmer and more relaxed. Number 7. It's a great way to socializing and make new friends. There are great sense of community and camaraderie among us cold water swimmers. There is something that brings people together, like facing a challenge and sharing the experience as a group. There are ongoing studies in the fact of cold water swimming and the menopause. The difficulty is that difficult to prove that it is specifically the cold water that is having the positive effect, as an aspect of socializing and doing exercise will improve mental health and well-being. What's not to like? Safety. Of course, there are safety considerations for any sport. One that involves immersing yourself in freezing cold water without a wetsuit probably warrant a bit more focus on the safety. There are rules. These are taken from the Outdoor Swimming Society website. 1. Number 1. Acclimatise. As the temperature drops, just keep swimming and your body will get used to the cold. This time of year is the perfect time to start cold water swimming. It will not be such a shock to go through the year then, as the temperature starts to fall. 2. Be safe. Open water can be dangerous. Only ever swim where it is safe and make sure you can enter and exit the water quickly and easily. Never swim on your own. Number 3. Wear the right kit. Wearing a swimming hat or two to help preserve body heat. We often wear woolly hats and earmuffs. You also wear neoprene gloves, booties, wetsuits, whatever you feel comfortable with, although you may be ripped by the group if you wear a wetsuit. Number 4. No diving. Do not dive or jump in unless you are used to cold water. Cold water can cause gasping of breath and cold water shock, which can be extremely dangerous. Number 5. Know your limits. As the temperature drops, decrease the amount of time you spend in water. In the water, swimmers often only swim for 1 or 2 minutes at a time. The general rule is that you can spend 1 minute per degree of water temperature in water, obviously. You need to listen to the body too. 6. Warm up slowly. Do not have a hot shower. Hot water can cool your core and it can be dangerous. Instant. Make sure you have plenty of warm clothes, well and have a hot drink, and finally spend the rest of the day on a high trying to convince your friend and family that you are not completely nuts. So those are the benefits and challenges of cold water swimming in a nutshell. There are a lot of groups all over the UK swimming all years around, and there is a really great sense of community where everyone is welcome to join in on local swims. Have a look and see what is local to you. You don't need to be a fitness guru or in swimsuit model shape. Just open minded, up for a challenge and game for a laugh. This may be a favorite hobby you never knew you had. Thank you guys. Be happy. Take care. Bye bye.